Dear all, as a person, I would like to keep silence here, thinking of those forever silenced in these fields. As European Council President, I will try to speak, not for myself, but for us all. For this commemoration is not about the end of the war or any battle or victory. It is about how it could start, about the mindless march to the abyss, about the sleepwalking, above all, about the millions who were killed on all sides, on all fronts.
I was very impressed by this very moving ceremony opening or reopening this cemetery here, and I think we are honoring the dead. At the same time, I think this is also a memorial for the future, for the young people as well, to learn about the ravages of war.
We're here as part of a project with our students. We're twinned with a school from HIVSET near to Bruges. The school in Belgium, in HIVSET, went to a cemetery to retrieve sand, which is very sacred. And the sand will travel to the UK for a memorial garden just outside of Buckingham Palace.
Good morning and welcome to the formal opening of the Flanders Memorial Garden. Today is a very heartfelt and specific divisional commemoration to those of our Guards' forebears who died for their king.
And so Fred's story got me interested in all the other boys who, and it's not known how many there were, but it's thought to be about 250,000 who lied about their age to join the army. And I came across the story of Valentine Joe, who was one of the youngest soldiers known to have been killed in action. And he was 1 month off his 16th birthday.
Ceremonies are being held today to mark the 100th anniversary of the death of Edith Cavell. She was a British nurse who helped Allied soldiers escape from occupied Belgium during the First World War. She was executed by a German firing squad at the age of 49.
Cavell's execution provoked an international outcry and bolstered the propaganda battle, with thousands signing up to avenge the British nurse. 4 years after her death, when her body was exhumed, she was given a state funeral at Westminster Abbey.
Which she is today.
In Belgium, another ceremony, as Princess Anne attended the unveiling of a new Cavell statue.
I hope her example is still an inspiration to future generations of doctors, nurses and healthcare workers as they continue to pioneer new ways of working, as they continue to serve in dangerous or challenging situations, but that their lessons are learnt for the whole of the global community.
faufile dans les sillons et dans les chemins creux. Mais tout à coup, le coq gaulois claironne, cocorico, debout petits soldats. Le soleil lui, partout le canon tonne. Jeunes héros, voici le grand combat. Et Verdun, la victorieuse, pour sacré que porte là-bas les échos des bords de la Meuse. Halte là, on ne passe pas, plus de morgue, plus d'arrogance, filles barbares et laquais. C'est ici la porte de France, et vous ne passerez jamais. Les ennemis s'avancent avec rage, énorme flot d'un vivant océan, semant la mort partout sur son passage, ivre de bruit, de carnage et de sang. Ils vont passer qu'en relevant la tête, un officier dans un suprême effort, quoique mourant, cria la baïonnette, hardi les gars, debout, debout les morts, et Verdun, la victorieuse.
A small First World War military cemetery, Saint-Symphorien, near Mons in Belgium. Here, in this tranquil place, lie 614 soldiers from the British and the German armies in almost equal numbers. In 1915, when the Belgian farmer who owned this land was asked by the Germans for permission to bury their dead, he agreed only on the condition that the soldiers of both armies be interred in his ground. And so they are.
They shall grow not old, as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Wreaths will now be laid in memory of all those who died in Flanders fields and who rest forever in Flemish soil. President Joachim Gauck lays down a wreath, followed by the President of the Flemish Parliament, Jan Peumans. After Berlin, a wreath will now be laid in Paris by the tomb of the French unknown soldier. In Wellington, New Zealand, a wreath is laid on the tomb of the unknown warrior by 2nd Lieutenant Claire de Broye from the Royal New Zealand Engineers. And finally, here back in Ypres, under the Minangate.
In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
The Reveille symbolizes an awakening of the dead in a better world, and also rouses we who remain back to our earthly duty now that we have paid our due respects.